give me a juicy ass. And for God's sake, don't advertise it. Keep that shit to yourself. I saw a woman the other day. She was rotund. Rubenesque. If you want to be monosyllabic, fat. She had Tale of Two Cities. Not the title, the entire novel by Charles Dickens. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I didn't read it again, I had far, far better things to do. Plus, it wasn't on the FCAT, so fuck it. Moving up from the aforementioned ass is my newest fixation, the small of the back tattoo. Known in the vernacular as the tramp stamp. That's right, I cannot look away. Because in my fantasy life, I imagine meeting a chick with a couple degrees of skank, just the way I like them. And we go back to her days. And there's candles lit. And everything looks like it's being filmed through a soft filtered lens. And there's wispy material wisping, and that's only a verb, but fuck, it's my fantasy. Wisping! Whitesnake is on the stereo! And I have her bent over and I'm letting her have it. I'm like, yeah! Yeah! And she's yelling Latin phrases into the pillow. Oh, e pluribus unum! And I'm like, wow, this chick reads her money. That's fucking hot. I'm about to reach nirvana, but I just need something to kick it up a notch. I know. Art. Art. Right here. A picture, a painting, preferably something with Asian writing. And I don't even care if it translates to she who collects penises in small glass jars as trophies. I just want something to help turn her Georgia O'Keeffe into a Jackson Pollock. And maybe you've never been to an art museum. So let's just say I pull out and leave a nap with Cuba on her back. That would take me a perverted spy. Now, like all white comedians, I have a tiny penis. I do carry the white man's shirt.
Patty parking lot next to a venue in downtown Orlando. And that is an achievable goal. Yeah, aim low. You make that shit happen. Tonight. All you need are two things. Ask me and have weed. Yeah, don't come up to me if you're not old and go, wanna get high? Because I'll go, yes, and you go, me too, and just stand there. I might headbutt you. I'm usually non-violent, but Stoney gets all surly when he's out of weed. You said, just so you know, another quick announcement, just to let you know what to be prepared for. I'm in a strange transitional period in my stand-up act and in my life, where last year, around April, I released a record, a comedy record, and before that, my wife and I had a baby, and we just did it from fucking, totally easy. It's actually easier than making a comedy record. So I'll do like 4 or 5 jokes from the record, and then a bunch of brand new stupid shit about my new stupid baby, and then I'll talk about my wang, and we'll call it a night. I'll see you in the parking lot. I like to let people know what to expect, and then afterwards they're like, yeah, I talked about a stupid baby and his dick for 45 minutes. And then we got high with him. He's a man of his word. So, I love Florida. You know, Florida gets a lot of shit, especially from comics, but I always have a good time there. Every time I've ever come, I've always had fun. And but one of the things I love about Florida, I no longer get to partake in. Like, I'm going to Tampa tomorrow, and I will not be able to partake in their strippers where they're stripping this. And I miss that, because I fucking love strippers. But, like, my wife doesn't like it when I come back to LA with my glasses smelling like fake tits. Like, and they do have a scent. They smell like a new balloon. But I fucking still love strippers. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a stripper in the airport, it's the same to see the dude in the military. It's like, fucking thanks. Keep it up. You are doing God's work. Respect, stripper. I love a certain type of stripper too, because I'm a metal guy, so I like the metal chicks and the punk rock chicks. I fucking love punk girls. But a lot of them have no business being strippers, you know what I mean? Because you should kind of be a little bit of a people person. If you're going to be a stripper, you know, it's kind of a service industry, you know, the customer's always right. And you can get some punk chick who has fucking no business being there, you know what I mean? Like, she's got a giant back piece, which I like tattoos, but, you know, she's got, like, Count Chocula and fucking blueberry, riding a unicorn, cutting off Ronald McDonald's head. I actually got a lap dance one by a punk rock chick, and all it said, right above the tramp stamp, or that area, right above her butthole area, it said, "Fuck you." But it was written in Old English, so it was kind of classic. It was nice. You know the kind of stripper I'm talking about? The girl that only dances to Tori Amos songs? About rape. Which is all of them. So any metalheads? I mentioned a little metal, I love that response. You get that at rock clubs, like comedy clubs. It's always like one guy like, but I fucking love metal. But I love metalheads more because like we have more passion for our music than any other fans of music. You know what I mean? You never see a guy with his shirt off going fucking R&B. Easy listening, homo. Easy listening. Jumping up there at Jack Johnson. Fuck yeah, circle pit faggots, let's go. Never seen that shit. I would go to a Jack Johnson shit if there were shows that guaranteed that would happen. It's the only way to get me there. I fucking love looking at my crowd. There's always like couples together, which is sweet. And then there's always like orange.
No, he didn't.
Sausage party. I don't know why. No, I know why.
Watching a comedy show.
But I have no beef with the sausage parties, man. I fucking love the fellas and not that way. I like that you're here, is what I mean.
I got you.
But I like to give you guys a tip, you know, it's Thursday night or whatever, but you're still partying. And,
okay.
And you're drinking, maybe
yeah, exactly.
You're smoking. Maybe later on you're back in your buddy's shitty apartment
I will.
dorm room, and he's blowing you. It is not gay as long as you yell Slayer during it. Right. Indeed. Some people know, other people. You're not familiar with the metal band Slayer, arguably the most metal band of all time, right? What happens is simply saying their name out loud notifies any homosexuality. You hate that shit. Just a couple of dudes hanging out. It's really just a bro job. Suck that shit, bro. Slayer. Suck the balls, dude. Hey, I got an idea. What about a finger up the corn? Not gay at all. You're right, it's actually much, much gayer. I've been doing that bit for a little while. I'm about to retire it, but I fucking love telling it. But the thing is, like, Slayer fans will come up to me. Slayer fans will get pissed off about that joke. Because Slayer fans aren't always known for having the best sense of humor, right? Like, some are scary motherfuckers. And like every once in a while, a Slayer fan will come up to me and go, dude, man, that shit ain't cool, man. Slayer's not fucking gay, bro. Slayer's not gay, bro. And I'm like, no, you're not listening. And then I pull down the pants and I'm like, Slayer indeed. I get it now. So I've been working on this new thing, but the response to metal makes me, I want to do it. Pantera. A hole in his neck with his bare hands. And then fuck his neck vagina until he's dead. 5 minutes alone! Not for everybody, but it's for Don. Drink up. That is Dallas improv. Bunch of 6-year-old ladies going, what just happened? So, I'll do one more for the record, and we'll have a couple more. My wife and I, pre-baby, we was date night, and we try to, mix it up and we go outside and it's nice occasionally. And I like to spend some money on it occasionally. And we went to a Japanese restaurant out in LA. I don't know if you guys have been to LA, but if you haven't, fucking don't. I hate LA, right? One of the reasons I hate it is everywhere you go, you have to use valet. You go to a restaurant, you go to a movie theater, you have to use the fucking valet. And that's the experience, and I hate it. We're pulling up to the Japanese restaurant. We pull up to the valet. My wife rips one. Yeah, you know how I know it? My nose smells it, and that's my brain. What the fuck? This horrible goddamn smell. Right? And then my brain, he has my butthole. Hey, fellas, is that you? And my butthole's all, nope, not this time. That's how the body works. I was in junior college, right? Didn't finish. But using my smartiness, right, and my powers of deduction, I turn to my wife and I go, hey, honey, did you just beef? Just as the valet's about to open the door, she goes, yeah, but he's just going to think it's you. She's right. My wife is tiny, blonde, and adorable, looks like an ex-cheerleader. That has never farted. And I look like this. I look like I'm fucking made of parts. Like a bunch of parts put on a man costume. Or if you play Dungeons and Dragons, some sort of fart elemental that you right? A bunch of farts sitting around a shitty apartment in the valley going, we never do nothing. Let's put on a man costume and go to the Japanese restaurant. Can we see a movie too? Yeah, get on it. Made up fucking farts. So I'm such a giant loser. Back when I went to college, that fucking humiliation. And here's what happened. I grew up in a small town, and this girl, I grew up in, it was like a little farm town. It's called Sonoma. I don't know if you heard of the wine country. Small fucking shit kicker town. And this girl comes from a tough neighborhood, and it's her first day, and she's like this Hispanic chick, but she's wearing like a white beater. She looks like a vato chick, And I had never seen any girl like that because like I hadn't seen colors yet at that point, so I wasn't familiar with gang culture. And she acted like it was her first day at prison, like she had to fucking shift somebody to prove her superiority on the fucking lot, right? So she sees me and I'm staring at her, she punches me, and keeps punching me, and that. I was picked on, but that's not the worst thing to happen in my school. There was one kid that was picked on way more than me. This is true. I'm a junior. This kid, by this point, I kind of turned my whole high school experience around, but I still got picked on by a couple of jocks that were like still holding on to shit. And one day, I'm in PE, and this kid that got picked on, worse than me, he was a Christian kid, he was poor. And that's not why they picked on him. He was like, but back then, and it's still like when you hear about bullying on this, you should do what that kid did in Australia. Like, just fucking pick them up and drop them on his fucking face. That's the only way you're ever going to win. Like, if you go, quit picking on me, they're going to pick on you every fucking day till you kill yourself, right? And that's true. And so this guy, that was his thing. Like, he would scream at people. He'd make a big scene when people were being mean. He'd go, shut up! And they'd be like, ha ha, this is so fun. And keep going after him. The big reason they picked on this guy is he had a donkey cock. Like he was a senior in high school, and he had a cock down his fucking knees, like 3 high school cocks put together. And that's when I figured it out, like one day, like that's why they're picking on him, and they were jealous, and they wanted it in their mouths or whatever. And these fucking, this is totally true. So the reason I saw his donkey cock is, by junior, senior year, nobody takes showers in PE, or whatever. But this kid had to take showers because he was poor. I know.
I actually
nothing awful, but part of the story. So he gets out of the shower with his glistening wet fucking donkey cock. I noticed details. I want to get later. Anyway, oh my god. So he's right near me, and I hear these jocks running through the locker area, and they're coming right at me, and they're yelling faggot, so I'm like, oh, here it goes. I'm gonna get shit again, and then they run by me, and it's like in the movies, you know, where a guy's got a bunch of weed on him, and the cops drive by, and it's all the weed, and when the cops just drive right by, and that's how I felt like this sigh of relief. And they go by me, and they grab this guy, and they fucking towel-whip him. Yeah. His cock, they towel-whip his fucking giant cock. And he fucking huge soft cock. Listening, beautiful. That's hilarious. So that's fucking awful. That's awesome. So they take him. Like, this goes to your kid every day or something. So they take him, and the point is, they take him outside for the ultimate humiliation and throw him into the fucking pool naked. In front, I know it's awful, and people are horrible. And they throw him in front of these girls that are out doing whatever girls do during PE. And I never saw that side of school. And they throw him into the water, and it's just awful. And I feel bad for the kid. But I'm just sitting there just going, thank God I don't have a big dick. That was the last time I've ever thought that. I never thought it since. Well, thanks, man. So, I